Give me the worst thing.
They follow her all the time.
They follow her all the time. Did they not?
All the time.
Did they not follow Michael Jordan all the time? Did they not follow Larry Bird all the time?
I want to speak on the fact of Caitlin Clark. I feel like she's a star. Like, she's really good at basketball.
Sure.
I do feel like they're being really racist to her, even though they say blacks can be racist. I really have different opinions about that.
Why do you think that? Why do you say that you think it's race? Explain that to me.
Because NBA is, there's mostly black people in the NBA and all that. They're really athletic, not just in NBA, but in the NFL.
Yeah.
Now that they see somebody with a different color, they don't really like it. I feel like they think that they're taking that away from them, even though.
You think so because of the color of her skin? Okay, well, let me ask you a question. Why didn't they do that with Sue Bird then? Now, I understand that you could make the argument that maybe Sue Bird isn't as good of a player as Caitlin Clark, but Sue Bird, a Hall of Fame player, very white, went to the University of Connecticut when I was in college. Nice girl, woman now. I met her when she was 18, 19 years old. Sue Bird happens to be white. So why didn't they do the same thing to Sue Bird? Because Sue Bird was an all-star like just about almost every year, if I recall, and she's a Hall of Famer. Why didn't they do the same thing to Sue Bird then? If they're doing it because they're white, why didn't they do it to Sue Bird?
Sue Bird, I honestly feel because he's a man and he has a little bit more, how do I explain this?
Wait, you didn't say
he wasn't too much of a pushover.
Wait.
Did I get you?
Did you say? Okay, go. Maybe I misheard her. I thought you said she was a man. I'm like, that's definitely not true. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, he was a man. Bird. I'm a huge fan of Bird.
Wait. Okay, you're talking about Larry Bird. Okay, I'm sorry. This is actually very funny, and it's okay, my friend. I'm not talking about Larry Bird, who is, by the way, my favorite basketball player of all time. And yes, you are right, sir. That is a man. I'm talking about Sue Bird. Sue Bird.
Oh, Sue Bird.
When you kept calling Sue Bird a man, I'm like, what is this? This guy sounds like a MAGA. That's okay.
I heard Bird, and I automatically thought about Larry Bird.
For a second there, my friend, I thought I was getting really worried about you, and I thought you were going to start trashing transgenders and the LGBT community.
No.
And then I said, this guy doesn't sound like a MAGA supporter. He just misheard me. No, not Larry Bird. Sue Bird.
Sue Bird, yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like Caitlin Clark has a more. She's. I don't know how to explain it, but I really do feel like they're mistreating her.
Okay, I agree. At times they are. I agree with you, but I'm trying still to understand because I think we disagree on this, and that's okay. I want to get your thoughts on this. Why do you say it must be because she's white, though? You think that black people are resenting her some in the WNBA? Because she's white? Because
I don't think.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think black people. I just think black women in the WNBA.
Yeah.
Feel like they. I don't see the. They're really mistreating her, and it's like, well, why?
What's the worst thing? Okay, really help me out. Help me out. What's the worst thing they've done to her? Give me the worst thing.
They follow her all the time.
They follow her all the time. Did they not?
All the time.
Did they not follow Michael Jordan all the time? Did they not follow Larry Bird all the time? Did they not follow Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar all the time? They do it in the NBA right now. Guess what? Make your free throws if they follow you all the time. Punish the other team if they follow you. Have they injured Caitlin Clark? Not to my knowledge, they haven't injured her. Now, if somebody's trying to put her in the hospital, obviously that's a line you don't cross. But what's wrong with a hard fall? Like even she's not complaining about it. So the worst thing that you think they've done to her is a hard fall that isn't even a flagrant fall. You think that's the worst thing they did to her?
Not really. They're trying to give Amber Rose the MVP most valuable player, and I just don't feel like she's the most valuable player. She can't make a layup. She can't.
I got some news for you on fast breaks. There's a lot of WNBA players that miss layups. Doesn't make them bad people, and it doesn't have anything to do with the color of skin. But hey, I appreciate you, my friend. It's okay to disagree. As long as we could have a respectful conversation. I just respectfully disagree with you. If the worst thing a WNBA player does is a hard foul, you want to talk about hard fouls, go back to the days of Bill Laimbeer when he would put his feet underneath Larry Bird to try to twist his ankle. Now, that's unfair, and that shouldn't be. But come on, if it's a hard foul, who cares? If that's the worst thing a WNBA player does to Caitlin Clark, she's going to be just fine. She's pretty tough.